So like everybody else, I've modified this thing a little bit. So I added another hole so I could get further extension. And that was just to lift up this cab. But now I think I can go back because I need to get it about halfway. What are you doing? There's not a hole there. Huh? That's what, don't say it. I didn't say it. Okay. This is what I think. I'm gonna take this off. Take this and flip it over. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little jig to hold my wood. So I've been using this 4x4 and it's been working fine, but it's a little bit long. Mark it about right there with something. I'll mark it right there with that. I need my sawzall back. I'm going to make something that sits here that'll attach to that. What's that? That'll work. All I gotta do is spread it out. A little bend. I can put a bolt through here. I can put a bolt through here, attach it to that, and then this thing will rock, but it won't fall off. That was one of my problems. Well, I never dropped it. I never dropped it. Give me a BFH. I got a BFH right here. Is that gonna... Yeah, it might. Not if I do this. I'm thinking. But this one, this thing is level with that thing. In line, like this. Yeah. So, let me fuck these up a little bit more. So I can put that like that, put a screw through here, where's my bolt? This might work. This might work. And then I can put one of those big screws through there. So, let's get this centered. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. Let's see. I think that's gonna work. I really do. Only one way to find out. Take that cab loose. Yeah, this works pretty good. So I got some room over here. If I go a little bit closer to this edge, it'll probably level it out even better. Now I gotta get everything out of my way. Cool. Cool. Okay, so we got the cab on the side lift with the hoist. That's an easy thing. So this is just the standard Harbor Freight engine hoist. And this is a 4x4 and it's about 58 inches long. So it fits between the cab. And this is just a scrap piece of metal that I had lying around. So before I was just resting it on the end, but this is a little bit more secure, a little bit. This is actually a 4-link attachment for a Ford 9-inch rear end that I had lying around. Just beat it to fit, but all you really need is, if you got a piece of, this is 2 3/8. So this is about 2 3/8 OD. But if you got some angle iron, you could drill it, screw it. I mean, you could even use wood, maybe. And maybe it doesn't even need to have this. I just figured this would be better for, you know, rotating. When it comes time to put it on for real, we'll wrap the edges with tape, throw some microfiber towels around there so we don't scratch the paint. But I mean, this is how it's going to go on. Either that or I got to call about 4 or 5 friends and then worry about them bending stuff when they touch it. So that's not going to happen. And then I can just take this off, set it to the side, and it's still usable. This bolt is a little tight. Put it in the corner for later. So this thing is about 14.5 feet long, 14.4. The next thing we're going to figure out, we're going to build a rotisserie using the engine hoist and the engine stand from Harbor Freight. Probably everybody's got one. I've seen them done, but I don't want to buy 2 engine stands. It wouldn't be wide enough anyway, right? I mean, this, what I'm thinking is not going to be a full rotation because of those supports coming off for the running boards. But I can get it up, I can get it tilted about like that, so I can work on the underside, and then I can tilt it this way so I can paint without having to do too much. So I've been working that out of my brain last night when I was supposed to be asleep. And if we use the hoist, we can jack it up higher on one side and probably get a little bit more rotation out of it. We're not going to be able to flip 360, but I think we'll be able to get something workable. So y'all take a break. Let me start working through this next problem. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.